Podcast. I am the host, Anyce. The topic of discussion is it can be overwhelming for us. As you can tell, we standing out here in the rain, baby. Let me introduce the men for the panel of discussion. I have Jamarcus Wimbush. Yes. I have George Crawford. Welcome back. Welcome back. Thank you so much. And I have Mr. Darren, aka Mr. D. Yes. Hey guys. Hey guys. How was your drive in here? Oh my gosh. I know it's. I want to start off by a raise of hands. How many of you guys have been pulled over by the police? Ever been stopped? Mm. Let me start off by asking Mr. D. How did you feel when you seen those lights behind you?
Well, I was not. I was surprised that I got caught because
Mm.
normally I don't do anything stupid like I
Mm.
did that on that particular day, and so but normally it's not a problem. But I had done something stupid that particular day, and driving stupid on that particular day. Normally I don't. Not all that fast, but I was driving. I got caught, and
Mm.
so uh, I've donated my bid to the Arlington Police Department. I mean, the Arlington Police
Hmm.
Department, and that's it. That's it for me. I'm done.
Now, with everything that's been going on, and before everything started to be recorded, as far as brutality and did you fear about how things were going to go down once you were pulled over?
No, not really. Me, I'm a disabled retired veteran of
Mm.
the United States Army, and so
And thank you for that.
yes, I have that on my vehicle, as well. So I'm not really afraid, you know,
Mm.
uh, with my military training, and I got God covering me. So as long as you're doing the right thing, you don't have really have anything to be afraid of.
Yes,
I
that's
knew I was
good.
speeding, so I just get
You were
pulled
just
over
ready for it, yeah.
and received my tickets,
And then you
and went
paid
about my
them.
business, paid them, and I'm good to go.
Yes,
So,
yes,
so now when I'm in my little sports car, you know, I just that's in my thought
yeah.
process.
You have a nice sports car I see in at the gym, parked in VIP. Yeah. What about you, George? Have you? Well, yes, you raised your hand. So, how was that experience when you seen those lights in your mirror?
Um, I want to say which time, but
Hmm. The one that really set with you.
I still want to follow over which time. But I
Hmm.
mean,
So it's been multiple times.
unfortunately, yeah,
Well, which one that you felt like your life was in danger, if there was one?
yeah. Again, it's been a couple of those.
Mm.
Unfortunately, I different stories to be, but being aware of the climate of the world that we're in right now,
Right. Hmm.
uh, nothing's unexpected.
Yeah.
So I try to make a rash decision in those
Mm.
moments. Uh, Unfortunately, the encounter that I had wasn't as lightly as speeding. So,
Mm.
it calls for one of these force to accept it. But I accept whatever responsibility comes with my actions.
Yeah.
Just being aware of your surroundings, being aware of the climate, and that covers really being covered by God. It's not
Yes.
just I know I have made not the wise decision,
Mm.
but not making the wise decision comes with whatever
The
responsibility
results.
that is committed.
Yes. I made a post about Tupac, about police brutality, and he was saying how he said, "I do not hate them, but it's the point of the respect
Yeah,
that I'm not giving, and like I'm not a human being."
sure. I just say, and this is no slack or no credit to police officers. I know some good people,
Mhm. Mhm.
that just happened to choose the career of
Mhm.
being a police officer.
Yeah.
For those good people that I know, I have that message too.
Right.
And then, of course, the majority of the officers that I don't know, they're people too. Wearing the badge don't make you a good person
Right.
or a bad person. You're a good person, a bad person, a bad
Right.
person. The
Mhm.
badge is
I waste the good.
magnifies who
Mhm.
you are as a person.
Mm. Yeah. What about you, Jamarcus?
Well, it certainly hasn't been. I haven't had frequent encounters.
Well, I know not to ride with George
Right,
anywhere.
right. No, no, no. It's great person. But I think reflecting back, I think there's a natural nervousness that we
Mhm.
have, as certainly as a black man. There's a natural nervousness. I think growing up, we feel all of us, most of us, at some point in our lives feel. Certainly, if you come from a low socioeconomic background, you
Mhm.
feel that as a black man, one foot is in jail and one foot is in the grave.
Mm.
So you're trying to tap dance in areas where they're both detrimental to your future.
Mm.
And so when you're pulled over by a cop, so many scenarios filter through your head. You think, okay, what did I do wrong? Is the first
Mm.
question. Second question is, what will they say I did wrong? And the
Mm.
third question is, what do I do? And
Mm.
you have to be so careful with your next move because it could very well be your last move if you haven't been
Yes.
appropriate. So I think to answer your question, there's just a natural nervousness that I still feel today. I
Yes.
still feel today. And as George mentioned, there is no knock on cops because they're great cops, and we
Mhm.
need cops. Just in the reality, looking at it from the visual lens of a black man, the reality is there's a stereotype associated with us that we can't escape from. And that
Yes.
stereotype was ingrained in America at the
Mm.
beginning and it perpetuates throughout America now. So
Still. Mm.
it's really rough, but we shall persevere.
Yes, we will. Yes. That's why God put this on me to, I'm not going to cry, to do this.
But
So let me stop. Thank you for sharing. So, what do you feel is your biggest strength and your weakness? I'll start off with George. Your biggest strength that you have.
strength. I
Mm.
think just me as a person being able to either pull or be relatable to a lot of people.
Yes. Yes.
Very transparent in my day to day,
Mm.
whether it's in person, whether it's via a social platform, just offering myself different walks of life, whether it's with the youth, whether it's
Mm-hmm.
with peers or surrounding, or even if it's with an elderly, just offering myself my thing. So I think all that comes from my upbringing,
Yes.
standing up for a woman, being there
Mm.
for a brother,
Mm-hmm.
and being a source of what a man looks like to a younger person. So
Yes.
I
Yes.
think that transparency, um, that authentic version, whether a camera is on or
Or all.
not,
Yes.
I'm still
They can
the
see
same
that.
person.
Yes. Because
Weakness. Okay, I'm
I
sorry.
went to Walmart the other day, and one of the guys that worked there, I told him about my podcast, and when I went back, he was like, "Oh my God, when I seen you, I was like, I know her. She's a regular person. She has a YouTube channel. Your views are really going up." I said, "Yeah, I'm just a regular person." He said, "Yeah," and he was just like this,
Sure,
and that meant a lot to me.
sure.
He said, "Let me go to see somebody I know." Yeah. So your weakness,
Uh,
we hate to say
for
that.
sure,
I personally hate to say what my weakness is because I'm always steady trying to work on it.
for sure, for sure. I think it took a while for me to identify it. I think a lot of men, I'm just speaking for myself. Uh, Also, I was reared and raised to be a man, things of that sort. Exposing yourself to like vulnerability, that
Mhm. Mhm.
that's been a hard thing for me to grasp. So things that will expose me or put me subjected to somebody else
on them, protect myself to uh, not encounter or have to deal with
Mm-hmm.
if somebody got close to me while I'm in a vulnerable state. So I think a weakness for me that I probably just come to realize over the past year
Mm-hmm.
was to the right people, um, exposing myself fully to a vulnerable state. I know it can
Well,
be
you feel it's
used.
been used, yeah. Yeah. What about you, Mr. D? What is your
Well,
strong?
I would say one of my strongest points would be probably staying positive.
Mm,
Keeping a positive attitude in spite of everything, because it's so much negativity in the world today, and you
mm-hmm.
can get kind of like drawn up into it, and
Yes.
so you gotta stay positive, and and because it's like an eagle. Eagle flies over the storm.
Mm,
There's a lot of turbulence below, and a lot of times planes they'll fly over the storm.
mm.
And with your attitude, we gotta be over a lot of this negativity.
Yes,
And
yes,
so my strongest point would be probably staying positive.
yes.
You know,
It's hard to do that when it's so much around you that's going on. Every time you turn on the news, and then somebody you know they're texting you with something that's going on. It's like, okay, where's the positivity in this text? Please tell me that.
and it's true. And I like you watch on if it's on the news or whatever, it's negative or whatever a
Mhm.
lot of times,
Mhm.
and that's why a lot of times and my weakness I would be my weakness is because that's why I watch sports all the time.
Yes,
That's why
yes.
because I'm just it's
It
just so much
channels your mind.
yeah, so much
Yes.
negativity and some people feed on that and it just you just can't do that.
Yeah, that's
You just
true.
can't do that.
Thank you. What about you, Jamarcus? What is your strongest strength?
Uh, I think my strongest is probably my resilience.
Mm.
Um, operate under, in quotes, I say to myself, God over the odds and purpose over pressure.
Mm.
And if you look back in your history, all of us, there's been some time where we were supposed to quit, we should have quit, and we kept going. And that's no less true for myself. It's just the resilience to know that if you
Mm.
keep walking towards God, He'll walk towards you. And
Yes. Mm.
victory will be yours. Be
Yes.
ready.
Ooh.
As far as my weakness, I would have to concur with George here,
Mm.
being vulnerable. You see, and oftentimes we scrutinize that, certainly for black men, inability to want to be vulnerable. But what people have to understand is vulnerability has never gotten us anything. Nothing. Vulnerable has never gotten us anything. We're not rewarded in our community for being
Cause
vulnerable.
they look
We're
over it.
rewarded in our community for being tough. We're rewarded in our
Mm.
community for handling things. And not to even sometimes in some relationships, you show vulnerability,
It's get
they,
take
they confuse it
advantage.
as weakness. So
Yes.
what we do instead is we bury it and we
Mm.
persevere and we move forward. So and on the flip side of that though, we
Mm.
all need a place where we can lay our head. We all need a place where we could lay our head and just remove the pressures of the world, and that comes with being vulnerable. So
Mm.
many of us, certainly as black men, don't have a place to rest our head, to know that
Mm.
we'll be loved in spite of our failures, in spite of
Yes.
our hardship. So it's very difficult for us to want to be vulnerable.
Mm.
So
Mm. And not judged at the same time.
exactly.
Mm. I love this. I love this. Okay. Let me go ahead. I'll have one more question and we'll get into some lighter subjects. Do you love your future or your past? Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, I
This one,
absolutely, I
yes.
absolutely love my future. I
Mm.
absolutely love my future. And with respect to my past, because my past has prepared me for the future. Miles Monroe said it best: your talent will take you where your character won't keep you. And I think one of the things we all have to understand is character takes some time to develop, but character prepares you for your future. So I'm absolutely in love with where I'm headed. I
Yes.
wouldn't have thought I would head this direction years ago, but I'm
Mm.
absolutely in love with where I'm headed, and I'm excited for the obstacles that I'll face and for the people like George that get to come along and help me through this journey.
Mm. Yes. You're helping me and helping others that's going to watch this. Yes. George, what do you love, your future or your past?
Uh,
Mm.
I definitely cherish my past.
Mm.
My past has given me different benchmarks of uh, knowing how, no matter how tough the future gets, no
Yeah.
matter whenever you're literally or figuratively in the storm,
Mm.
that it don't last forever. And in those moments, sometimes, as you said earlier, question like, do I quit or do I keep going? And I
Mm.
just look back at other pivotal areas where I didn't see it at the time, but later on,
You
things came to
did.
fruition. And so I love the future. I mean, I love the future. As long as God allows me to stay around here, I know it's a purpose, and I definitely know my passion. So
Yeah.
mixing those two together,
It's gonna be awesome.
it is. It is.
Yeah.
The biggest part, I think, with a lot of us, we want guarantee.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? If we knew stuff was guaranteed walking down the road, it'd
Mhm.
be easier for us to hold on to it and go.
Mhm. Yeah.
But
But
one
that's
thing
where your faith's supposed to
how
come in.
that's what God is.
I was just about
He
to say
said,
that.
Yeah.
I want to know that you're faithful.
Mhm.
I want to test your faith. And if you
Mhm.
are, I'll reward you.
He'll war and see
So,
how it stop raining.
man, it don't last
Yeah.
forever. So, you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So I'm
Mm.
ecstatic about the future. I don't know how it's going to unfold, but I know it's going to unfold.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. I didn't know that you had him on the show today. I did know
Mm.
him. And all of us, in some shape, form, or fashion, I've known all of you guys in some way.
Wow.
Even just a conversation, hearing the perspective, the question.
Mm.
I'm like, it's a dope show when they
Yeah.
host it.
Yeah.
Now you said something that made me think of something. God doesn't operate in safe.
Mm.
God has to show the world how powerful. When you think, when you reflect back, I don't mean to cut you, brother. When you reflect back in the Bible, God showed up as part of the Red Sea.
Yes.
And
Yes. Yes.
when in the lion den, God showed up.
Mm.
Right? God shows up where it looks bleak because God wants to show His power.
Yes.
God is a boastful God. He wants to show you, like, I am God. There is nothing that I can't do. So
Yeah.
God doesn't operate in Satan. That's how you know in your uncertainty, God is going to be there.
I woke up and I was like, I'm going.
Right.
I'm there. I'm not there, but I'm on my way.
Right.
Mr. Darren.
Yeah, I agree with you, young man.
Mm.
It's all about a positive attitude, like I talked about.
Mm.
It's a positive attitude, and repeat the question.
Do you love your future or your past?
Yeah, I'm like Winbush, brother Winbush. There, I, I cherish my future because this is the deal. When you grow up and you learn to have a positive attitude, and as you're young, you find out you soon find out that the decisions that you make day to day, they affect your future.
It does.
So if you make the right decisions early on in life, it's going to affect your future is secure.
Yes.
Because decisions that we make today, they affect our tomorrow.
Yes.
So all the decisions that we made in the past affect they make you tomorrow. And so and as a believer, you know, I believe.
Yes.
I believe, and once you believe, you just don't sit and believe, but when you believe, you put it into action,
Yes.
and you do things. Well, I'm gonna, I remember before I got really settled, before I got established, I told my wife, I said, we're gonna move away 300 miles away because I'm gonna start this career because I'm looking at. If I get my foot in this career, I'm looking at the benefits down the line. And I say, y'all may not understand this now, but you'll understand it later.
Right.
I'm just getting a job to get my foot in the door. I'm coming back. And so decisions that I made then, see, they're paying out for me today. And so just because I kept a positive attitude and because I kept the faith, knowing the same God that Brother Winbush was talking about, the same God to see him through, he'll see us through because we can't please God without faith. No.
Yes.
Once we have faith, that pleases God. And faith moves God.
You can't let fear
No.
stand in your way. You can't.
And so, my future, definitely my future. But at the same time, as his brother said, we got to enjoy the process along the way.
Yeah.
We
Because
got to enjoy in the process is those stepping stones you were talking about.
yeah, it's
And
uncomfortable. It will be.
right, and you can look back and reflect on those, and you can say, "Well, if God did it that time, He can do it again."
Yes. Okay, y'all. We're gonna get into some fun questions now. Okay, just brace yourself, Mr. D. Look, he already know. Okay. Would you rather? You guys read? I'm serious. These are questions like really deep. Fun is funny. Okay. Would you rather have sex for an hour with 15 minutes rest time, or 30 minutes without rest? George. Would you rather have sex for an hour with 15 minutes rest time, or have sex for 30 minutes straight without rest?
Well, my math calculation says one equals 45 minutes and the other equals 30. I'm gonna go with the hour with the 15-minute break and try to cut out the break time. That's
Okay, okay, Jamarcus.
Oh no, I'm taking the 30.
Okay.
Listen, let's get to the point. I'm not. My value. That's 30 minutes. I can do something else. No.
Okay, okay, Mr. D. I'm looking forward to your answer.
I just say, hey, I want all my time.
Okay, okay, we're gonna just, I'm gonna just take that and we're gonna move on to the next one. Okay, would you prefer to be romantically teased with hot wax or with ice cubes? Mr. D.
Oh, she go. Okay. I tell you what. I just
Would
don't
you?
do the ice cube because it's hot wax. I don't want. Yeah, I don't want none of that.
no.
Okay, Jamarcus, would you rather have hot wax or
I'll
ice
take
cubes?
the ice.
Okay,
Take the ice.
George, hot wax or ice cubes?
Hot or cold.
Yeah.
But you have to choose one.
You know what? I'm gonna go against the odds. Let's go with the hot.
Okay, I've tried that. It's good.
Is it?
Don't look at me like that. Okay, let's move on. Okay, if you had to eat one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be, Jamarcus?
Oh,
If you had to eat one meal for the
one
rest
meal.
of your life.
Think about the long term effect. I want the life to be long. I guess I'll take fish.
Okay, good choice. Okay. And what side?
Um, rice,
Hmm. White or brown?
brown.
Okay, okay, we're being healthy. Okay,
Yeah, I want it
George.
to be a long life.
Okay,
Be a long life.
okay, George. If you had one meal to eat for the rest of your life.
I'm a country boy at heart,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like,
Yes, very.
so the most common thing that I eat now probably chicken.
Fried or baked? Okay. And what is your side? Okay. Okay, Mr. D, what would be your
You give me any type of protein like the fish or whatever, and
okay.
give me a couple of good vegetables. I'm good.
You're good?
I don't even need a starch. Just give me a couple of good vegetables. I'm
Okay.
good.
I see you, brother.
That's
Yeah.
healthy.
Yes. Okay. If you could only bring three items to a deserted island, what would you bring, George?
Three items,
Three items.
three things.
Mm-hmm.
Not in no particular order.
No, because you're going to be there. So you can do what you will with them.
Beautiful companion.
Hmm.
Uh, nutrients. Alcoholic.
No water.
That's nutrient.
Okay.
Yeah, that goes into. I should have put
You see how
five.
he cheated?
Hey, let me.
Yes.
That's not a.
I should have
Okay.
put. I should have put five.
Well, you can't change that. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Next podcast. Okay, Mr.
Well, I would say the deserted island, good deserted. So
Yes.
which, so,
3
well,
items.
3 items. First of all, I would say I would wish that it would. I'd have my wife with me.
Okay.
There's no real dessert. It'd be me and her. And then I would have. I know she likes going to the casino, so I'd have a big old casino there. You can just play as much as you want. Have the food, the food and everything, like the buffet and everything that, and the casino and your room and stuff, and just me and the wife, we good.
I love that.
I mean,
Okay.
we good.
Okay. Jamarcus, 3 items. Deserted island. You can only bring 3.
I have to bring a weapon.
I like that.
I definitely have to bring a weapon. I don't trust anything.
Right.
I need a weapon. I know you said it's deserted, but
Somebody there.
something's there.
Something moving.
Right, something's there. Weapon. I need books
Hmm.
and water. Definitely water.
Okay. All right. My last funny question. Would you rather tell your wife or girlfriend everything you did yesterday or buy her a car? George.
Everything I did yesterday.
Hmm.
Yesterday was a very good.
Okay, Jamarcus. Would you rather tell your wife or girlfriend everything you did yesterday? Everything. Or buy her a car?
Just so happened we was together.
Okay.
I'm about a car.
Okay. I kind of felt that was going to be the answer. Okay. I don't even want to get you in trouble, Mr. D.
But anyway,
Well, we're going to stop on that. Not right now. Okay.
No, my question. I can answer the question.
No, I'm talking about what you just said.
Okay, now we get my question. I can answer that question like this. I've already bought my wife a car.
Mm.
I answered that.
Okay.
So I ain't got to tell her what happened yesterday.
Okay, I said I was done, but I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna say one word, and you guys say the first thing that come to mind. Money, Jamarcus.
Influence.
Hmm. George.
Freedom.
Hmm. Mr. D.
Bill paid.
Oh.
That's
Oh.
wisdom.
Right, Mr. D.
Oh my gosh. Um, this is actually a two. It can be a 2-part answer. Gun control. The first thing that come to mind when I say that.
Tyranny.
Hmm. What about you, George?
A lack of.
Hmm. Mr. D, gun control one.
I'm going to piggyback right on top of lack of.
Hmm. Okay, guys. I want to thank you guys for being here. And Jamarcus, do you have anything going on right now in the future you want to let everybody know about?
Nothing that I'm ready to reveal.
Okay, so when you are, you'll.
I'll be right back here and we'll reveal it together.
Okay, I love it. What about you, George? Since the last time we spoke, what have you been up to?
Still making my mark in the real estate world. Consistently.
You've been traveling too.
I have been doing some
Yeah.
traveling for sure.
Yeah.
Enjoying life. Definitely been making sure it's a work-life balance.
Mm-hmm.
And, I got some other things up my sleeve. Which I'm hopeful to be back here with.
Yeah, we will be back, and I will let you guys know when. So, Mr. D, what you have coming up in the future?
Coming up in the future, I got oldest grandson playing junior high school football right now.
Oh,
Next
that's
year
exciting.
he's already playing varsity, and he's gonna start playing football next freshman year next year.
Mm.
Got this football, basketball, and baseball, and I got his little brother behind him. So I got those guys coming up. So
Oh,